I tell you what, this pandemic, you got a lot of people stuck inside doing squats. Driving down the road, everyone's got a turbo ass. Bunch of nonsense happening out there. Bunch of nonsense. I got nowhere to talk about it. No stage time. I live in a 600 square foot apartment with a highly sensitive fiance. I'll tell you what, the world we live in, it's ruining social media for me. I can't go on Facebook anymore. My whole timeline is just people posting, look, I don't normally do this, but I had to get it off my chest. I'm pretty sure everyone should be wearing masks. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Literally, nobody has changed anybody's point of view in the last 5 years on Facebook. Yet we just almost crashed into a bicyclist. This is the world we live in. But like, has anyone ever changed their mind once in the history of Facebook because somebody told them what to do? Our country was founded on people that didn't want to listen to other people. Yet we just keep on blowing this hot COVID air at each other. The world would be a cleaner place if we just shut up. I don't think proselytizing on Facebook is changing anyone's opinions. You're just virtue signaling. What's up with all this vibrating? That can't be good. If you really want someone to wear a mask that's not wearing one, you got to pick up the phone and call them. No one wants to be shamed online. Look, we're all simple idiots. We've all said and done idiotic things, but that's who we are. We're dumb. When I was 20 years old, I studied abroad in France. I didn't know any better. I was defending the war in Iraq. I was defending President Bush. I thought Lance Armstrong, was innocent of the doping allegations. You evolve, you learn. Now anti-maskers are a thing. Somewhere between flat earthers and anti-vaxxers live the anti-maskers. Look, and Americans don't want to be told what to do. I get it. That's why we're here. We left the other place. If our culture wasn't so adamant on shaming people to do the right thing, maybe some anti-maskers would put a mask on by now. But we're all locked in. You know what's ironic is the anti-masker demographic is probably the same demographic that watches The Masked Singer. I literally picked the bumpiest road to do this. Look, we need to get unified real fast. If this wasn't some invisible disease, say it was an alien attack that was killing 150,000 Americans, we would have enlisted Will Smith to save the day. He wouldn't have to deal with his other entanglements. The disease is invisible, kind of like a foreign war. The media can just mold the narrative, bend it, manipulate it in whichever way it wants, kind of like Jada. But instead, we got the perfect storm because it's an election year, which means we're not going to figure this out till the second week in November, you know what I mean? The problem is that we've politicized everything. Tell someone to put a mask on, they think you're taking away their human rights. The number one human right is the right of life, to live, to be alive. Put a mask on. Let's get through this. It's just so annoying that everything's kind of divided. You're either for this, against that, left, right, red, blue. We're more complicated than that. The Republicans, they used to want to defund the government. Now it's like socialism for this militia police state. You ever watch this body cam footage? It looks like you're playing Call of Duty. It's crazy out there. We can't buy crayon boxes for our kids. No one wants to hear from some liberal arts chick who works at Brandy Melville that she's about to kill her uncle because he doesn't want to wear a mask at a family barbecue. The dude's a blue-collar worker. He's drywalling all day, picking snots of sheetrock out of his nose. And now he needs to get demsplained by his niece because he doesn't want to wear a mask to a barbecue at a cul-de-sac. What kind of world do we live in? I understand. So let's just stop telling people what to do and lead by example. Oh, but Dave, they're going to spread the disease. So what? How many people have HPV that keep f***ing? I get it. Put your mask on. Wear a condom, and take care of yourself. That's the U.S. we live in. But it's just so annoying to see these people telling everyone else to put a mask on. Like it's a bunch of mask holes. I get it. The mask hole is like the oldest sibling who goes away to college, takes one course in nutrition, comes back, and then and now needs to tell everybody why they can't have ketchup because it's pumped full of corn syrup. It's like, we understand that, Rebecca. We know it's pumped full of corn syrup. We're stressed out, and we need a sugar high. We get it, baby. It's capitalism. Industries pump everything with corn syrup to reduce the costs. They pass it down to the consumer who gets diabetes and cavities. That's the USA, baby. USA! By the way, is it not insane that a former corn syrup lobbyist, which first of all, the fact that we have corn syrup lobbyists is one thing, but the fact that a former corn syrup lobbyist was hired by the Trump administration to make food policy for the United States Department of Agriculture, what year are we living in? 2020, folks. You know, people are going to ask, shouldn't I be allowed to educate others about why wearing a mask is beneficial? No, you don't get to do that a week after trying to sell them Herbalife. Either you do pyramid schemes on Facebook or you don't. This whole world is mad. I remember when I used to be friends with people on my Facebook, I don't even know half of these idiots. Wearing a mask will stop the disease faster. I get that. But I don't blame anti-maskers for not believing in the hype. They've been lied to for the last 20 years. Everything in the media is politicized. Everything becomes an issue. So why would they believe them now? Media and politics in general is the boy who cried wolf. Okay? Because they didn't find weapons of mass destruction. People have been lied to for years, yet now they're supposed to believe you. Well, you cried wolf. Now the wolf wants to eat this fat boy who's been plumped full of corn syrup for too long. I'm not even driving anywhere. I don't have a job to go to. I live in a 600 square foot apartment. So what do? I get in my car that's 17 years old and I drive around. A corn syrup lobbyist. Can you imagine putting that on your LinkedIn page? Corn syrup lobbyist. Go to your high school reunion. Oh, what do? I lobby for corn syrup. Ah, sweet. For all the Karens and Darrens out there that are mad at waitstaff and restaurants for making you wear a mask, do better, okay? You think that's their life goal, is to serve you guacamole carts all day? No, they're trying to get by in life just like the rest of us, okay? They live in a high cost of living city because it's where they have to be to pursue their dreams, okay? You don't want to wear a mask? Fine. They don't want to be there either. Don't make them spit in your fettuccine Alfredo. They will. And will somebody explain to me why we're canceling Goya beans? Driving around Melrose, a bunch of people to look at. Boy, I'm so starved for attention, I haven't even been able to look at strangers. I just like staring at people. It's not even creepy either. It's not gender-based. I'll look at dudes. I'll stare at chicks' butts. I'll look at dudes' arms. If you're in shape, I don't care what your gender is. I'm checking you out. All right, look, do me a favor. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. That tells YouTube I'm not a complete failure, and it lets more people see my content. You know what I mean? Let me know what else you want me to talk about.